Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go in Western New York. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game. These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
319.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Ickey Manwari is there to make the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right there, baby.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ground. Is it?
They'll stay on the ground. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. 3rd down coming up.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
3rd and 7.
Five wide.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
319.
From the gun, here is Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. And he's going to give a short field to his offense. offense here as they try to break the top.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Buffalo 18!
On first down, it's Milroe. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Round 80! It's up!
They'll begin here on the ground. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 25-yard line.
Cowboy 80! 18, Mustang 19! Ready, right?
Now Milroe on first down. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Bills
Alert!
first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, tight. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Regular. Look up.
handoff here, up the middle. We'll get this to about midfield. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give on the ground, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Alert!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one.
Half 85. Alert! Look out!
Allen. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Here's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Gun.
Allen working from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Bills cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready! Crack all 80! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 18, Pioneer!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready!
On the handoff, this is Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther 11!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down. A gain of
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Lions! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers!
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Blake Newsome. And the Bills are going to take possession.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Brought down back at his own 5-yard line.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Here we go! Roll, 6 the Eagles, 6, go!
Here's Walker.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, strike! 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler!
They go play action now with Milrow. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return coming from the 14.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This taken in at the goal line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Go! 19, Cowboys! Come 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stop the press on 80. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the left sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 49. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He's got it at the 3. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
18 Cardinals, trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Milroe. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
18 Rattlers, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Milroe. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
18-yard line.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Prep, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
56, 56.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On second down, Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd.
Allen on 3rd down. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
The Seahawks.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Third and a yard. Allen. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a run going left. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Bills! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
48, Bills 41.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
19 Tiger. 18, 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, it's Milrow. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Seahawks. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Alert!
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Third and 7.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time, we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain. He just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Stiff and jig to the left side. He's got it. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start.
Cougar Mike, ready? Panther 60, Warrior 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Ready, set. 19 Lions. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18, go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
19,
Brings up
Kennedy
second
Ryan.
and inches at the 11-yard line.
Mustang 19. Tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now a run on first down. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 16-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Second down and 3.
319. We go.
On the ground they go. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdowns, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Bills 47.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60, Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Going for it all. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Seahawks. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Round 80.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look out!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Allen. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try and run for it. First down and more inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good. First down.
19 Tiger.
First down, Seahawks.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. Victoria 70. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
Bills 53.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Half 10. Monday.
Allen. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Got it. Ready? Dragon 60. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. A man left side, it's caught. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Here we go. One final play. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.